indeed. Family. And good. Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Check the Books. We got two heavy, impressive guests today. One has been all global around the world. One is Mr. TV. What is your name, young lady?
Hello, hello. My name is Randi Rossario Maples.
No hyphen? Straight across the board.
It's just straight across the board.
Okay.
Randi Rossario Maples.
Talk to me.
Yeah, y'all know me. I'm y'all favorite cousin.
Okay.
From the east side. What's popping? But
Gang.
But got love on the west. You feel me? PA love me over there. They love me.
Now, I ain't know that, fam. We're going to have a talk off script. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you. We're going to have a talk. I ain't know she's from the east side.
Not too much of a tone,
baby.
all right? Not too. You better watch that tone.
Certified 100%.
Talk to me.
To the boulevard on my back.
And your name is what, sir?
I'm KC Carson.
Okay. Sign the board. Let's make it official that y'all here.
Pow, pow, pow. I won't be obnoxious.
You.
I'm sure you will. Obnoxious is your middle name.
Asshole is my middle name. Thank you.
That's your middle name. Damn.
KC, obnoxious asshole.
Unapologetic.
Or is it asshole obnoxious? I hope it's obnoxious asshole, because your asshole's obnoxious. It sounds like you got gas.
Thank you, sir.
Whew. Okay, who's the issue so I can delete him? Ain't never been inside a Bentley. He gotta go. I did, y'all. Uh-oh.
Yes, got a toast to Check the Books, y'all.
You don't drink, but we got to.
Yeah, I don't either. Not for real.
Is that right? Well, on Check the Books, you gonna sip something.
It's going to look like it.
Okay, I'll take that. That's how it starts.
My ex about to be like,
now you're drinking.
Blame it on me. It's okay. You know.
He's
You
a
got
horrible
$few.
influence.
So you being a mother, a wife, an author, entrepreneur, you know, how do you balance and influence?
Yeah.
How do you balance all of that, all of the above?
I think the best way that I've learned really to balance everything that I go through for real is routines and being open and honest about my feelings. So I check in with my husband multiple times throughout the day to let him know how my energy is, how much energy I got left. Hey, I might need a break from this 4-year-old real quick because little dog driving me crazy. I might call my mom and daddy and say, hey, they're on their way over, okay?
Doing quick drop off.
Okay, yeah, they're on their way over. They're over there right now for a couple of hours to give mom and dad a reset time, you know?
And that's good. Do you have a reset day?
My reset day is usually Sundays.
Okay.
I like to get everything together on Sunday. Like I think just kind of how our life is set up, we don't necessarily have a reset day per se. We just kind of reset as we see is necessary. So
Gotcha.
like, you know, one week it might be a Tuesday where we don't have the kids and we're able to just kind of relax and just be in our own energy. But that next week it might be a Sunday where, you know, it's like, okay, the spirit to clean has hit me and it's time to get up to make sure the house is where it needs to be and whatnot.
Okay,
You feel me? So it's not always the easiest thing in the world, but with communication and proper listening, we good.
Got you, man. How did you get in the field of being they say a director?
It kind of fell in
write
my lap,
scripts
man.
and all this.
I tell people it fell in my lap. I had no ambition on doing it. I was looking for a graphic designer and the opportunity came to me and...
Hold on. Well...
This is why I didn't want to be on live, because I told you that they're going to be talking to me and they keep telling me they can see my panties. So I told them that it's not my panties.
We gonna check the books. We gonna get a little time over here. That was live direct. We just gonna get one little second. Follow suit. I got on everything though.
This is only Randi fans. Clearly.
That was some macho Randy's.
I have a score. I'm not a whore. I wouldn't be sitting here with my legs just open.
JFT approved this only fans.
So when did you start?
I just wanted to know.
He's in the next thing.
Maples Production and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm like, you doing porn? No, listen, I didn't, kinda.
So
he's directing.
So when did you start? So when did you start singing?
My not necessarily. I'm not a singer.
Okay.
I was the lead singer of a pop rock band called Rosie and the Fellas.
Where they at though?
So now Rosie and the Fellas is back to their original name, kind of jacked.
Okay.
So it was me and my twin brothers and 2 of their friends.
You got twin brothers with you or separate from you?
What you mean? Oh no.
You a triple?
I'm not a triplet. No,
Okay, so
I had the same question.
A lot of people think that we triplets.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
So no, I had a group called Rosie and the Fellas with my little brother Alex and Jonathan and their friends Mish Kid and Kevin, and we were doing really, really good. And then I got into a really bad car accident.
I'm sorry. Were you here?
Yep, got into a real bad car accident. Life got turned upside down. That was in January of 2018. JT and I got back together in May of 2018, and it was kind of like, remember on that song when Boozy be like, "Bye, girl." Is that him that say that? That was me with my music career. When me and JT got back together, it was like, "Oh, don't nothing else matter." Bye, girl. That's just me.
Okay. And you started your
hex on you or something. He just changed your life.
It wasn't a hex. It was that dick.
Cold-blooded.
That's a lie in him. So how do you?
They is so mad that you was on camera. Smoove.
Fuck. And tell them give my number. I'm with all that. So
a lot of fans. Not that she said that. You can't just say that.
Do you still do media group?
Yeah, I still do a lot of different things in media. I think my how I do media has adjusted because I'm really not necessarily interested 100% in like just sitting down with musicians a lot or things like that. I'm very good at what I do.
Yes.
From the most humblest place, I say that.
Okay.
I like to give my time and my energy to things that make sense for me and that I like. You feel me? Like back in the day when I first started with Oso Radio and you know whatnot, I would just, you want to interview? Come on, let's sit down, let's talk, let's do it, let's whatnot. Now it's like, okay, it has to align with my brand. It has to make sense. Even if it's somebody trying to offer some money, it has to make sense. If I don't want to do it, I don't do shit.
Oh, everything's with structure now.
I don't do shit I don't want to do. Okay. Period. I stand on that. If it don't align with me, if it don't feel good, I'm not doing it.
Okay, with you, are you chasing somebody that's in the movie film?
I'm chasing paychecks. I ain't chasing passion. I'm honest.
Okay.
The money right, and it don't go against my morals, my sexuality. We probably gonna do it to check.
Oh, you wouldn't?
I gotta change your character in that movie I'm writing.
You wouldn't do a film for the money to be funny money?
No, I don't want to play on that side.
Okay.
Because once you open up Pandora's box, ain't no telling what Diddy's coming out of it, and I would stay away from them.
Chill. No,
Take that. Okay.
So what about your first book? Let's talk about it.
Oh, okay. So the first one that I ever wrote, or the first one that I published with JT? Oh, okay, cool. So my first book is called. Listen to this fucking title. It's long as hell. Can I cuss here?
Clearly, it's too late.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
it's too late if you
You're
can.
showing
okay.
After the
you made it now.
My first book was called A Step in My Shoes, My Journey to Clean Living. And that's when I was trying to convert all of the Black community to veganism.
Sound like a NA book.
No, it really was.
Sound like Narcotics Anonymous.
It was Meat Anonymous, where I wanted everybody to stop eating
when
meat.
I decided I wanted to get clean, this is what I did.
That's exactly what the book. That really was the book. The book was all of 40 pages, and I gave people recipes on how to eat clean.
Did you have a sponsor?
I did. I'm just your mama have a sponsor. Stop playing with me.
Listen, I can believe my mom used to get high too.
Listen, I think were you born in the 80s?
No secret.
All of our moms
hey,
used to get high.
Born in the 80s, crack baby.
But no, the first book is about clean eating, clean living, and how your diet is much more than what you eat. It's a lot about who you entertain, the entertainment that you're actually receiving, and what you're taking in, what you're watching, and all of that good stuff. And I love that book because that book literally made me some good money when I was down. And then my second book, the book that became an Amazon bestseller, is actually the book that I wrote, and JT was the publisher and the editor on it. So we had a workbook called
your husband.
That smart man right there that I be laying next to every night.
Calls about none of this.
Yeah, it was called Good Day Goals.
Okay, I got
you. It was called Good Day Goals, Execution and Planning Workbook, where I think it's like 10 chapters, and I give you chapters about things that I've been through, things that I've grown from, how my lack of boundaries hurt me in the past, how.
That's the title of my latest movie, Boundaries. That's what I'm talking about.
We all lack it sometimes.
You gotta have them.
And he, like I said, he was the publisher and the editor on it, and we put it out, and we started touring.
Okay.
We started touring, and that's when we first got engaged. We got engaged, I think, the week after. Yeah, we did our book release, and I thought he was gonna propose there. I did. And I was like, but I was
got engaged on their first date.
I was
the most amazing story.
Damn near. He knows the whole story.
Because where was I? We was on 7 Mile. You was rolling up heavy. Okay, so with that being said, how do you feel or see mental health in the world today?
I think that there's a lot of fake positivity around the conversation of mental health. Okay. I think that when it comes down to real conversations about mental health, people are... It sounds good to say, oh, you're battling depression. I hope you're okay. Oh, you're going through this. I hope you're okay. But when someone that they love or someone that they're close to is genuinely going through that, or their spouse is genuinely going through that, they don't know how to show up for them. They lack the want to show up for them. It's always, oh, he being soft. Oh, she thinks she this and that. She going, what? Oh, she too good to come around now? No, she's depressed and fighting for her fucking life. Literally fighting for her life. I got you. Your man is not wanting to sleep with you, not wanting to talk for real, because he's going through it financially, and he's been taught to swallow his words his whole life. As soon as a little boy start crying, what's told you, y'all?
Shut the fuck up.
Don't be a big boy. Big boys don't cry. That leads into y'all doing the exact same
domino
thing
effect going
in adulthood.
Yes,
y'all swallow y'all emotions in adulthood because there's no space that's been created for y'all in safety. The person that's supposed to give you safety out the womb, out the gate, your mother, tells you shut the fuck up when you crying as a kid. How do you feel safe expressing yourself?
Right, because didn't nobody teach her the correct way.
Exactly, because in reality, I think that's a big issue in our community. A lot of us lack regulation and knowing how to regulate our emotions. So that's why a lot of the times whoopings happen. A lot of the times cussing your kids out, going off, calling your kids little niggas and little bitches and shit like that, because you lack emotional regulation. You don't know how to get yourself back on your square. Of course, your kid crying and being thrown up is going to throw you off your square too.
Right.
So how do I feel about mental health? I think mental health is very important, but I think so many of us, pardon me, is playing in the face of mental health. I think that it sounds good to say you care about it, but I don't think a lot of people, especially, I'm going to say it, women genuinely care enough about other people's mental health, especially our spouse.
Okay, how do you feel? 100%. Or do you meditate? Is meditation a part of your daily?
Absolutely. I meditate twice a day, at least 10 minutes each time. I actually have a guided meditation project out. It's called Good Day Goals.
Speak on that shit then.
It's been out since 2017. I want to do like a ghetto meditation where I'm like, yeah, they had you fucked up today. It's okay. Release that shit. Like I wanna do one like that where I'm meeting people where they at.
What's the session like?
Because a lot of people. I remember when I first kind of started in the meditation space.
You can't sit on the mat. You gotta be on like a crate or something like that.
You can see
you in the hood.
If it's ghetto, you got
you on the porch.
You gonna do my porch?
In the crack house.
I'm not saying you gotta be in the crack house.
You grab my porch with a small speaker. You
gotta pull your hair up in a bun. Like
y'all playing that
song. You gotta have a crust in your eyes.
I feel like
you gotta take all this jewelry off. Everything.
No, I feel like I gotta be at like one of those bathrooms on the east side that's still pink. That still got the tiles all in it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I need one of the houses that got the original.
Don't send Milo laughing or something like that.
You gotta go on court.
I'll come over to your house. Period.
So do you have a celebrity crush?
A celebrity crush?
Yes.
Can I be honest with you and tell you, even before I was married, I never crushed on celebrities because I've never met a person I couldn't have if I didn't want them.
Damn, what the fuck? You hot.
I mean that. I genuinely mean that. But no, I don't. I think because I genuinely love my man, I know a lot of y'all don't know what happy, healthy marriages look like for real. I don't even look at other people in a sexual way. I don't even look at other men in a sexual way. I might look at a couple of chicks and send the pictures to him like, yo, ain't she bad? Like, look at her ass type shit.
Y'all flaming, okay.
Yeah, I'm not for,
nobody.
I can tell you, you want to know my celebrity crush is that's Pretty Girl?
Okay.
I love Pretty Brea. I think she one of the baddest bitches in Detroit.
Okay.
But as far as liking a dude, I don't. I like my man.
Her face.
Because I mean it. I genuinely do.
Her neck's so strong.
You got a celebrity crush?
I think celebrity's overrated, man.
Okay.
You look at...
You got a regular bitch crush?
I like that. She came with more heat. You got
no crushes, no.
You ain't got no crushes.
You say they all on your roster, huh?
You got it running like that. Huh?
Let me not
You
get
just
you beat
smile.
up.
You got them because you smile. Huh?
Let me go and say that. But
And I love her.
when you look at celebrities, I tell people all the time, people like Beyonce. I'm like, man, it's the chick on 7 Mile look better than Beyonce.
No secret.
It's the chick that stay on Westphalia, the chick that's over on
Westphalia.
Westphalia. Yeah, hold on, nigga. You lying.
Will it back.
Nah, I'm gonna be.
Ain't nothing no Westphalia.
Looking like no
Beyonce.
That's on there. She's squatting right now looking amazing. But no, I think celebrities overrated. People are like, oh man, I don't know where I was at the other day. I was like, Kelly Rowland is so amazing. I'm like, Kelly Rowland? I'm like, man.
Kelly Rowland is bad.
But it's, again, you look at, you know how many, girl, I saw a girl at Views the other day. I was like, yeah.
Goddamn lamb chops.
Celebrity crush now.
Okay. So if you had to meet 3 famous people or 3 people ever, dead or alive, who would they be?
See, that's what I'm thinking back. Because she finna give y'all something that is so intellectual.
No, I'm not.
Such
I promise
a nigga.
you. I would meet my great-grandfather because he was into music and he was an entrepreneur. Okay. And I felt like that. I think that I could probably learn some good stuff from him.
Okay.
I would also want to meet Rick James. I love Rick James, and I miss him so much.
That's true. We just lost a heavy pioneer today.
Yeah, Frankie Beverly. Yeah. Heavy. Before I let you go.
Yeah, you've been smoking before you got here. Yeah.
No, I wish. My joint is in the bag. You just wait. I wanted to be able to converse with you. I can't converse and be high. Come on now. So okay, yeah, I got my great grandfather, Rick James. And you know what? I probably would want to meet Harriet Tubman because Big Dog was one of them.
You are the second guest that said that.
Yeah, because she was one of them. She was one of them, bro. Could you imagine
she a soldier.
It's time to go.
It's time to go.
And they like, oh no, I'm telling Master, bop bop. What? She was one of them, bro.
Give me your 3.
She said, "What's wrong with you, man?"
I've been working on that paperwork.
50 Cent.
He's alive.
No, I said dead or alive.
Like, damn, nigga.
Get rich or die trying. Come on, man. Keep up with me. 50 Cent, Tyler Perry, and I would say Ice Cube.
Okay.
Ice Cube is dope.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
And he don't get enough credit, but
he really
right there.
But you look at 3 black men who have had a huge impact in the film community because, you know, a lot of times we don't talk about, you know, you talk about 50 as just power, but it's like he didn't have some box office hits like Den of Thieves. Like,
yeah.
He didn't been a part of.
Yeah, he didn't tap in. He's more produced.
But you know what's crazy?
Not that one. And you know which one I'm talking about.
But the thing that I can respect is that's the learning curve of the do's and the don'ts. And there is no recipe to success in the movie business.
I'm telling you right now.
There ain't no recipe to be a parent.
If you write a movie with a role for me where I got to lose 30 to 40 pounds, me and you fighting, period.
I'm going to make you a fat girl.
I'm already on my way there.
Going to get JT a BBW.
That's right.
Why not?
So you created your own skin soap and products.
Yes.
Okay, what it do?
So I've been making soap since I was a little girl.
Okay.
But I've been making it professionally for about 10 years now. I learned how to make soap in Girl Scouts. And
you a Girl Scout?
I was a Girl Scout till I was 16 years old.
Okay, shit changed that shit then.
Oh, I found that I was cute and I started getting my nails done. Okay. Yeah, fuck them girls.
Okay.
I'm not your troop leader anymore. To hell with you and these cookies.
What type of I wasn't a troop leader. I was still an active Girl Scout, bro.
See, I don't know much about them, clearly. What is a troop leader? Girls Club.
The troop leader is usually one of our parents that's actually like in charge and the supervisor and
she was really in it. You could tell. She got the whole...
Okay, well, that's good if you got a parent.
Anyways, my soap line is called Soap Suds and Such. And I started it because if you get real close, you can see my dandruff. I got psoriasis and I got... I'm just kidding. I have psoriasis and dermatitis.
You killed me with to get close.
That's frosted flakes. No frosted flakes.
So what that means is that I have I get like flakes and dry patches on my skin. Like this is not listening.
So that's not gray hair.
If you fuck off.
I'm just asking.
It is some gray hair.
Because I got gray hair. But
you dancing?
Twin.
I'm just trying to see where we at.
Where did you
with team?
So the soap line, like I was saying, if you have eczema or psoriasis, dermatitis, like it's really, really good for your skin. My daughter has eczema and she uses my honey oatmeal bar. I use my honey oatmeal bar. Pardon me?
It was working well?
It works her skin has completely cleared up. It's beautiful. But I also offer luxury fragrances in my soaps as well. So when you gave me a hug earlier, do you have on Sauvage?
No.
What do you have on?
I can't say that on this camera.
You have on something like that I'm familiar with. It's Sauvage, Jimmy Choo, or something in that family. And the fact
about it later.
Okay. Well, whatever it is, I sell it. In a soap. So my soaps are numerous fragrances, both men and women, and you guys can order them at soapsudsandsuch.com.
Okay, so I got a real question. Do y'all use any other soaps at home? Like,
no,
nothing.
No.
Only your brand.
No X. No,
I ain't mad at that.
No.
Dove. No nothing.
No, because what I'll do is, even though I don't sell shower gel, I'll make shower gel for everyone in the house. So like right now, his shower gel is a Baccarat shower gel. My shower gel is a Miss Dior shower gel. And the kids are using honey oatmeal.
Okay. So how do you feel about women getting the plastic surgery right now for their enhancements? How you feel about that?
A few years ago, I was on a podcast where I said that I emotionally feel bad for someone that feels trapped or genuinely unsatisfied in their body. And I stand on that. I do. I feel genuinely hurt for someone who feels uncomfortable in their body. But
because that's what he gave you.
Can I rebuttal?
No.
You can't.
I won't say.
Please.
No. I won't say because that's what anybody gave you. I just couldn't imagine feeling that uncomfortable.
No, I'm talking about the higher power gave you this body. This is what you with.
Right, and I respect that, and I respect anybody with their decisions. My point is, I've never felt uncomfortable in my skin to the point where I wanted to do something that was cosmetic and
or risk taking.
Very much so risk taking, but I feel like if that's what they need to do for their own self-esteem and to make sure they're comfortable with themselves,
that's where I was leading with it. So,
I go for it. What you need to do to make yourself comfortable with your own body, if you can afford it 3 times over, do it. But also know what comes with that. Every girl that I know personally that has had a BBL faces some sort of depression after that because they think certain things are going to happen. I know a girl who got a BBL who genuinely thought that was going to launch her social media career, and it did absolutely nothing.
She didn't do it right.
She was genuinely depressed afterwards.
She ain't getting naked.
What she look like?
No, she was getting naked and whatnot, but she just wasn't. It wasn't.
She wasn't that.
Yeah, no.
She didn't know how to promote herself when she was getting naked.
No, absolutely.
Or she might not look good.
So yeah,
look good.
If girls want to get
your film,
if girls want to get BBLs, or if guys want to get enhancements, do your thing. 21. Okay. I'm not doing it right now. I might want to later, but right now I'm good.
Talk to me.
I'm all for it.
All for it. That's what you like.
Well, this is my thing. One, if it's something that you don't like about yourself and you can't change it, like there's some women after they had that baby, you're never gonna get that flat stomach. You strain them abdominal muscles, it's over. You can go to the gym all day, every day.
Point.
You go can do crunches.
You go get the work done. You gotta go work out.
But once it's there,
then you
can add to it.
Okay.
In my opinion, there's no difference in you wearing a wig, you getting your lashes and your eyebrows done, and then you're getting the BBL. It's all an enhancement for you to look better.
That's
I tell people,
extreme.
I wasn't the happiest with my smile after braces, and I went and got these 2B teeth in Colombia, and that was the best money I ever spent. I wasn't going to say nothing about it. That's the best money I ever spent.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Okay.
What do you mean?
What kind of teeth you got?
2B teeth. Because somebody told me that 2B didn't pay it and 2B paid for these teeth.
You further less
These are 2B teeth.
Something wrong with him.
I done told you.
Listen,
I done told you.
2B paid for these teeth.
I done told you.
That 2B
but
check.
hold on.
CK.
Can I cut into him real quick?
Go ahead.
Because what we're not going to do is act like all enhancements are equal.
They are.
No, that's not true.
The reason of an enhancement is for you to feel better about yourself.
Let me tell you why.
It's for you to feel more beautiful.
Let me tell you why.
That's why you do it. I
can get my hair braided right now and fly my ass to Atlanta, and it be a regular flight. If a girl is coming back from getting her enhancement with her BBL, guess how she gonna be having to lay on that flight?
She can sit in that chair.
Barely.
Hey, as long as she make it back. But it's about how you feel. My thing is, we all self-conscious.
Yeah.
It's a reason you go get that Benz. It's a reason we wear this jewelry. It's a reason we get these. We could went and got DLC glasses.
But
America's
if you work
best.
hard for that, you can get what you want
I ain't
based
get
on
my
what you
yays
want.
because I'm self-conscious. I got my yays because I'm from Detroit.
No secret.
Listen.
And these ain't yays. These
we know we don't see the C's.
Justin Lamont. No, I don't wear cards. I don't wear them.
Listen.
Oh, you mature.
I'm not.
For sure right on.
I got about 7 pairs.
So
baby blue.
So do you work out, for health or just work out?
I work out.
Or just eat healthy, rather.
I do both.
You do both?
So I'm getting back into the gym. I have learned that creating my environment to be more supportive of me is more beneficial than trying to make my environment one of which that normies can walk around good in. And what I mean by that is,
I was finna say you got to explain a little bit more, but
no,
I got you going there.
What I mean by that is, if I know that I'm not going to be comfortable leaving out the house because I know that I'm going to have to dread having to get up, and then if I create this routine when it's hot outside, I got to do it while it's cold outside, and I hate going outside when it's cold outside, it just makes more sense to make my home more comfortable for me to actually be able to work. Okay. So throughout our house, we have content sets. Like we have 2 sets on our first floor. The basement has 3 sets, and upstairs we're going to do 1 more set.
They got
what kind of house?
Their house.
We got a real nice house.
Or the McAllister's house.
Yeah, dead ass. Shout out to my
learning
man.
more
and my
more
man.
every
Thank
time
you to my
talk.
man, okay? But I said that to say I really kind of set that up to be more comfortable for me.
Okay.
So now our basement, we have a full gym in the basement.
Gotcha.
The things that I need to work out. I have a space where I usually go live from with the pictures in the bookshelf in the basement, and I make soap in my basement too. I have like I said, 3
your
areas.
Own area for that. Okay.
So that's what I said. That's what I meant when I said kind of making my space more comfortable and workable for me versus someone that doesn't have ADHD or possible borderline.
Gotcha.
He thinks I'm autistic.
You work out?
Yeah, shout out to Super Bad Fitness, my guy. Coach LJ Harrison, Tony Harrison, Coach Bass.
Why you ain't never took me to Super Bad Fitness?
Because you don't like to leave your house. That's what you just said.
No, you're absolutely right. I'm not mad at that.
You got kids, right?
Yeah, I have numerous kids.
How many?
I got 3 children.
Okay, that's
your favorite.
1 baby daddy.
One baby daddy.
Who's your favorite?
Who's my favorite kid?
Chill out, don't answer that.
No, I can answer it. I can definitely absolutely answer it. Dominic is my favorite kid as far as being able to kick it with him because he's 14, almost 15, and you can have different conversations with your teenager.
He's enhanced.
He's enhanced, and he gets certain jokes and stuff now, and it's funny to me. Like it just is. Sophie is my favorite because she's the only girl, so I connect with her on that level of being a girl and
you're
doing
cheating.
hair.
I said favorite. You get one. Favorite.
Just like you asked me who my favorite friend is. I got like 3 favorite friends because it's the same thing. God. And then Chandler is my favorite because he's the one that gave me life as a mother for real. Like I was a bonus mom to my oldest 2, but I got the opportunity to actually carry my baby and nurture my baby and feed him. I breastfed him for 13 months. Yeah, so I think he's my favorite for that reason, for actually growing inside of me. Sophie's my favorite because she's a little girl and we just be having fun with each other. And Dom my favorite because we can kick it.
Kids?
3.
3? Oh, you fucking too? Okay. You got a favorite.
I wasn't fucking Skylar. For all of mine, though.
Huh?
Skylar's my favorite.
Skylar's your favorite?
She is.
Okay.
You can't say that.
So obviously, she loves me for me.
So obviously, you married. So how long you been married?
5, almost 5.5 years.
You?
I'm divorced.
Divorced. Okay, we're going to work on that. How was your first marriage?
Some good and bad moments. A lot of learning.
You want to get married again?
I would consider it.
You went low. No, I can't hear you.
I said I would consider it.
Okay, there we go. Okay. So how did y'all meet? You and your husband?
So my husband and I met. We both were party promoters. I was 18. He was 19, almost 20. And we were down at Bert's on Broadway. Mm-hmm. And we both worked with DJ Lish at the time.
Shout out to DJ Lish.
Shout out to DJ Lish. We both worked with DJ Lish at the time. And we got to know each other. We dated for a while and we broke up. And he spun the block and was like, "Hey, girl, bring that ass home," on my 29th birthday. And he came down to Miami, showed me a good time. We had a real good time. And we've been together ever since.
He say Miami.
Yeah.
He doing so much.
I was going to take her to Ypsilanti.
You ain't know that story?
No, I got that. I'm just... This young man that used to be at my house so much. There's just so much going on. We got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah.
JT is he won.
He all around the world.
He done took her to Miami.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a chick to Ypsilanti.
I mean,
Ypsilanti.
You're a sicko.
We're not going to Miami.
You ain't make it.
Ypsilanti.
You got to be filming down there.
Sicko.
What's wrong with you? You can't catch no plane in that motherfucking Ipsy.
We're not catching a plane.
Like, who's on a plane?
So do you think it's better off being friends before you have a relationship?
No, I say jump in that shit. I'm just kidding.
Don't listen to her.
I'm just kidding. I think that our society lacks
women don't know how to
conscious and dick discipline. And I do think a lot of that is because we live in a microwave society. And
women don't know how to date.
Men aren't on a date either. That's really a problem.
No, there's no structure on both ends. You have to allow yourself to be a friend.
Thank you.
Women don't.
But the issue with that is a lot of men don't stop flicking the motherfucking nails.
Women don't.
You are trying
know
to
how
kill
to
my
date.
ears right now. Oh my God, he hates me.
That loud.
We yes, you get your slow ass together.
Trying to help her.
Okay.
She want to take up for the women, and they can't date. They don't know how.
I think I don't disagree with that though. But I
that
think
come off what you picked too. You picked the dummy.
Women don't know how to date.
Come on, leader.
Women,
it's just like you can't call her a hoe if you fucked her.
They don't know how to date because they feel that they're going to be called hoes because they're getting to know people.
Because this misogynistic
they care about
society.
what the world says.
Why do we care about what the world says? I saw a post.
Because they're not confident.
I saw a post that even if you are confident, I saw a post the other day that said, "Why are women so secretive about the men that they date?" It's numerous reasons why women are so secretive about the men that they're dating. It's not always because she's trying to date multiple people and all that. A lot of it's because as soon as you see a girl out, if we go to Jay Alexander's right now after we get done recording this, if we see a girl that we all know on social media and she's sitting at dinner with a man, what are we going to assume and what are we going to say? Be a buck.
They're having a business meeting.
Fuck you. You're going to say they're fucking. You're going to assume that they're fucking. And next time you see that girl, if she's with a different man, you're going to be like, her, on tip. You feel me? So a lot of us are be secretive about who we with because a lot of times when you are seen with somebody, when you are affiliated with somebody, you are immediately sleeping with them, fucking, that's a hoe. If you see a girl at if I was a waitress at a restaurant, we worked at a restaurant, right? Let's say we worked at a restaurant. We see a girl come in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday with different guys. What we gonna call her? Be honest.
Got it running. She got it running.
Period.
She on fire.
Exactly. But in reality, they're literally just
having
eating.
Sex. She's weighing out her options.
You are
Bullshit.
literally.
She fucking.
That's what the assumption is going to be.
For 7 days?
I counted 5, but okay.
If she come in my place of business with 5 different niggas, you fucking.
That's what you're going to assume. And that's why women don't like being seen or letting people know who they dating.
I don't agree with that.
Because you're going to always. And, never mind.
Now that's tough.
But it's the truth.
That's tough.
It's the truth. Y'all will, and not only that, like this, how society is set up and how our world is set up, it is set up for men to always be able to look at us and say, you a hoe.
Well, I mean, I tell people.
And then you say,
that comes from perception of the woman, how she moves.
Men chase sex and beauty and women chase money and security.
Right? Mm-hmm. You sit there, you regular, you got your drink, your cocktail, whatever. You ain't prancing around, you might do a hustle.
You a lie.
Let me work with you.
You a lie. Because you just said she was a hoe for coming in the restaurant.
I'm giving you an example here. You got to work with me. I said you. If you come in there, sit down,
though.
you ain't prancing, you got your you eat your food, you might hustle, go sit back down. Then another motherfucker come in there, she get up, she done hug 4 niggas. She moving around, she dance.
Automatically assuming she a hoe. Cause she know 4 niggas sitting in there.
What?
I know 4 niggas sitting in here.
See, you playing reindeer games. Don't worry about it. Look here.
She got a podcast. So I'm thinking about her. I'm like,
she got salt and shit.
See, my thing is,
but I'm not going to say it. I'm just watching how she move. That's not my cup of tea.
Like, at this age, everybody's experience. Listen,
I don't want no motherfucker that's prancing around and want to be seen.
Listen, she ain't got a prance.
How she prance?
But a nigga to put a nigga put 100,000 miles on the Benz too.
The Benz ain't the same after 100.
That bitch still gonna ride smooth for a few years.
It look good, but it ain't the same.
It's gonna ride smooth for a few years, though.
No. I just answered your question, though.
Listen.
You said the Benz can put 100. That's true.
Yeah.
And that motherfucking Honda can do 200,000.
It's what we deal with.
I ain't dealing with that.
You don't have a choice.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
I'm never asking her track record, bro. That ain't my place.
Okay, listen.
You don't have to. You just assume.
He said, I'm not asking her track record like that means the track record don't exist.
If I get her in that scene and she prancing, I'm going to treat her like that.
If she's 30 years old,
I'm not going to treat her like that.
You going to treat her like a prancer?
If she was 30 years old and she started having sex at 18,
how you treat
that's 12
prancers?
guys.
She moved around making a scene.
What's that mean?
You know what's going on. Look at here. Can you love somebody into loving you?
No, and you shouldn't love somebody into loving you. That sounds very dangerous and very stupid.
Yes.
I know
With
you
the
can.
right amount of
No,
money, you
can't.
can.
They never gonna let you.
You can. Money buys everything.
I promise you.
Don't let nobody tell you it don't.
I promise you it don't. Money allows you to lease everything. You can lease that bitch out, but you would never own it.
Everything.
You would never own her heart. I'm gonna tell you what. Money.
He don't want the heart at the moment.
You gonna lease the pussy then?
Money.
You doing that every day?
Money buy everything.
And you got 20,000 miles to put on that motherfucker till she goes to the next nigga with some money.
You still want to get that Benz?
You still bought the Benz. You might trade it in, but you bought it. You might not keep it forever. You bought it. You just traded it in.
Say it's my turn.
Money buy everything. Okay,
you're a sicko.
They said one of the greatest lines ever. Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. Life seems fun. Now you got funds.
Look at here.
Everybody who say money ain't that. People who say money ain't this, money ain't that. That's somebody who ain't never had no money. Because the worst times of my life is when I didn't have it. Some of my greatest memories.
Worst times of my life, I had some money. It was the nigga that I was with that took me down.
Well, I ain't
took me to
listen.
hell and back.
Okay. I didn't have
with money in my pocket.
I can remember some bad experiences, but I had a great time in Jamaica still. We didn't get along the whole trip, but I can remember.
The whole trip is crazy.
Hey, it happens.
Y'all be ruining out-of-town trips?
Listen, I've been on a lot of them, though.
Stun on me then.
I done seen the world. I done seen the world.
For a lit, huh?
That nigga said,
I keep telling y'all, these TBT came from Colombia.
Just give him his money.
Colombia.
Yay.
These ain't regular teeth.
Just give him his money.
Hey.
So how do you feel about why marriages don't last now these days?
Because these people get married in 6 months and don't know each other.
I agree.
Now, as someone, now understand. Remember, I did say me and my husband got back together, but it was a spin the block 10 years later. That was after 10 years of friendship. This man knew me inside and out, knew my ups, my downs, my anything in between for real. You
he
feel
was
me?
your friend.
Yeah, that was.
So, what do you think about that?
I think that a lot of times people are not equally yoked. I actually understand now why other cultures arrange marriages, because when you sit back and you look at, if you're Catholic or you're Muslim and I'm Christian, automatically we're going to clash about things. How we handle Christmas, how we handle Christianity, birthdays, everything is going to be a clash. So when you look up and you think about the coming to Americas, or when it's like, oh, we want you to marry this person and we're setting this up, it's a reason. Studies show if you put a person in a room together for 30 days, what happens?
Okay. They fucking.
But if you get these individuals and they have the same beliefs and they have the same morals and values, it's a big difference.
They build it.
Because a lot of times when you get, and I'm a firm believer of this.
But see, not to cut you off, because see, that's where I'm just going to veer with you a little bit. Based on a man with the guidance, because I say this all the time. A man is for guidance and a woman is for foundation. If you put that together and you can just stop the ego, you can get where you need to go.
To a certain extent.
She literally is speaking the high part of her husband, because he's giving her the right guidance to say, nah, he can lead her to where she need to go. That's what I mean by that. Because the marriage don't work because you might go outgrow somebody being sneaky. It's not worth it no more.
I think that happens when both people aren't submissive to the marriage. And I think that's something that we don't talk about a lot. A lot of times you'll hear people talk about, a submissive wife, a submissive wife, a submissive wife. Which is cool. No, listen, I don't mind being a submissive wife. My husband could call me like he did last night. He said, hey, I'm on my way home. What we having for dinner? What you in the mood for, baby? Tacos. Cool. Them tacos was done before he hit that door. 100%.
Well, listen. This is called rare breed, what you're speaking on now.
This is called my mama and daddy.
Because this is why he said the pay. But
absolutely. But you also got.
You see what she just said?
But it goes.
This is called my mama and my dad. It makes a big difference.
It goes back to the foundation. What you said.
Right.
What you said was.
If I meet a woman, I can tell you in our first conversation if she had an active father.
And a woman know in 12 seconds if she want to give you some pussy till you open your mouth.
You meet a woman, you can tell if she had an active father. It makes a big difference. So for a man to come from structure and stability, and for a woman not to come from it, it's a lot harder to lead her because she's never seen a woman be led. She's never seen a woman be submissive. So there's going to be a lot of pushback. So I'm not saying that.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but the job is a lot harder.
Can I say this too, though, not to make it a struggle war? Because I don't like when things go into but us. in reality, we face that same issue when it comes to a lack of leadership because a lot of men have never seen what a real leader looks like.
I can agree with that.
I agree. No
they've
disagree.
seen a couple of football coaches be cool and whatnot, but it's so many men that's out here that did not have fathers, did not have good fathers, active fathers that was genuinely pouring into them, genuinely pouring into their household. It's hard for them to lead too. And I feel like that's
when them big homies supposed to step up and did the right way.
But them big homies be fucked up too, honestly.
But
I feel like
that's
a big issue.
Like
before you put a title on anything.
And to me, that's a big issue when it comes to these podcasts.
It's huge.
Because we're talking about the difficulties of navigating these relationships while you're trying to figure it out together for real. But we're not talking about the core foundation and how we fix it. The core foundation issue is a lot of people are coming from broken homes. That's at our foundation. That's the issue. So how do we fix these broken homes? How do we fix, how do we fix this man having 3 baby mamas in 5 years?
You gotta fix all of that stuff. And that's usually the biggest thing that never gets fixed.
You fix yourself and you fix the youth.
And that comes from accountability. That comes from understanding. I tell people now, the 21-year-old me didn't understand.
So let's get right into
trauma.
That question.
It didn't understand mental health. It didn't understand triggers.
Agreed.
But the 36-year-old me, now a first date with me right now would be like, okay, so let's dig into this traumatic part of life.
How were you raised? Damn.
Because at the end of the day,
no, wait, hold on. That's on the first date?
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you why. There's certain questions I'm going to ask because...
Oh, that's your last date?
I'm not the person, I'm not the person that's chasing...
She there to have a good time.
I'm not chasing sex because it's going to come no matter what. I know I'm going to get it. So at the end of the day, I'm going to ask you a few questions to see where your mind is and whether or not you even worth a second date. Because at the end of the day, in my opinion, and I tell people all the time, men are the catch.
So do you date down or you date up? Just personal question.
Right now, it's
you okay?
It's kind of hard to date down. Well, I said it's kind of hard to date up because I'm kind of up the ladder.
This nigga said I'm up.
Tyler, no.
But when you sit here and you look at it, that demographic that you see is completely different. You got to know. If I meet you, are you worthy of the second date? We can go out the first time. I can pay for the meal and we sit and talk, but
right.
What's
but see, her conversation that you're asking for, she might not even be right there where you at because she dating just to have some fun right now.
But that's why you have to have certain conversations on the first date and while you're dating, period. And even honestly,
and I'm not saying I'm drilling you the whole time about, hey, have you ever been sexually assaulted? Tell me about this. No, we're going to have a great time, but at times I'm going to sprinkle in a question here just to check your temperature.
Check her head. Yeah.
Because it makes a big difference. First date, I feel like those are the conversations that should be having before y'all have y'all first date.
I ask women about their friend circles now.
Yeah, please
to have a healthy friend circle is a big deal because
going to tell you
what I don't want to do, I don't want to be your mother, your father, your best friend, your lover, your counselor, when do I get to be your man?
Yeah.
What you want to be to her?
I want to be your man.
Okay.
But when I got to hold all of those titles, something is going to lack somewhere.
Right.
Something is going to lack. Yeah. And a lot of times you're looking where you would want me to be. You hear Randi say, well, I need JT to be my man because she got a father.
Right.
I need JT to be my man, even if you don't have a physical mother.
But your mother calling him daddy.
Your mama don't have to be here. She do.
I know.
Your mother doesn't have to be here, but you could have a mother figure. You need that in your life. And a lot of women, they don't have that structure.
You don't want to get me all distracted.
I'm talking. Let me get her to go.
Wait, time out. Go back.
I'll fix it right now. So how do you feel about cheating? Because once you said, chronic cheater yourself. Speak on that.
I was a chronic cheater prior to my marriage and prior to my relationship with JT.
Okay.
JT is the only man that I have never cheated on. And
you're not a serial killer no more.
No. To be fair, I always knew the people that I was dating and I was with were not my forever mates.
Okay.
I always knew that. I always knew that, like, the relationship that I was in before JT and I got back together, it was literally a situation of me semi-using someone and someone semi-using me. I knew I wasn't marrying that nigga.
I got you.
You feel me? So, yeah, nigga, I'm out here having a great fucking time right now. Like, what are you on? You should, too.
Few little rental.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even... No, I just was literally the girl at the restaurant with 5 different dudes, 5 different days out the week, and I really wasn't fucking them niggas. So that's why it's funny to me when we've had these type of conversations, because I'm like, no, I know that anomalies like me actually exist.
The other day, I was the first day king. My young days,
yeah.
I I stayed across the street from Red Lobster and Hoover and 10 Mile. I had just came back home from school. And I tell people all the time, I knew the managers, I knew the cooks. You thought I was
I got it running.
You thought I was
the shrimp.
They thought I was in Goodfellas. I
With
come
the
in,
bread.
everybody hugging me. It's 100 people there for all you can eat shrimp.
Get
I
the
get a table. The girl like, what do you do?
Construction.
Hey, time out. You knew right when we was going right. When I put my hand on my heart, it means I feel you. Well, you raised it right, JT. Goddamn.
I was just talking about how my husband raised me. That's so funny you said that. But how I feel about cheating now, I feel like people that cheat they're lacking somewhere in life. They're lacking, and I feel like that it's a very insecure thing because in real life, if you really was about that life, if you really was, that guy, you would be able to put all the cards on the table and be able to and still have your girl. A lot of the times, people they are so afraid of
That's true.
the risk and the what's the word I'm looking for?
Anxiety.
No, fuck that. They don't give a fuck about that. They like the adrenaline rush. They care about how the reaction is going to be. What that person's reaction is going to be. The consequences. They can't face the consequences of their action, which is why they hide what they do. And the same thing with women cheating. They can't face the consequences of their actions, and they're lacking somewhere. They're unhappy. They need to be honest with themselves about it.
It's a communication
And you probably
thing.
need to just get the fuck on from that person you're dealing with.
A lot of times in society, men are made to feel inadequate, inferior, and what happens is they internalize everything. So when you talk about mental health, everything is held in, and when you're with the person, when this person is your mate, your help, be your spouse, your confidant, whatever you want to call it, that person is supposed to give you permission to be vulnerable.
Correct. And create a safe space
to have a weak moment, to not be strong, to not be okay, because this is what life
you
brings.
have to have that bond.
This is what life brings us.
Right.
So when you say like, man, I'm going through this. What the fuck you mean you're going through this? What? That's not what he's looking for.
Don't worry about
at
it.
that point, right there, she made you feel inadequate.
She ever talk like that?
And what I would
You're
tell
done.
people
I ain't going for that
as
shit.
a man, if you become,
you gotta eliminate that right there.
If you become emasculated, if she's emasculating you, at that point, she loses you. And you may stay physically, but it's so much of you that leaves, and somebody
You're on your
else
way out.
Somebody else is
See, a woman gone in 3-4 months before you thought about it.
Like a lot of times
I'm shaking as soon as she get choppy like
slack
that.
because it's like, man, you say
That's how you talk to girls.
You say men are the prize. But it's like I really feel that.
I can see that. I feel like you do talk to girls like that. You point at them like that too?
Talk to me like that?
You through. That's what you telling me? This nigga's a black Donald Trump. You're fired.
Something like that. Roster gone.
But you know what's crazy? It's a certain level of confidence that he got that you can be replaced. A lot of men, and what happens, a lot of men are, I always say, in most situations, women choose and men get chose. So the guy is with, not usually all the time, who he wants, is who allowed him to be there. That's why when they say, when he got rich, he went and got a white woman, or he went and got this kind of woman, he went and got, because who he was with right now is not who he really wanted to be with, it's who he settled for.
First of all, relax.
Relax.
Listen,
is this a problem?
Much.
Is this a problem? Like,
if
I said, baby, you being disobedient, is that a problem?
If he says I'm being disobedient?
Yes.
What am I? Hold on.
I just said, if he say, listen, my baby, you being disobedient.
My husband don't talk to me like that.
She's supposed to say, I apologize, my lord. I'm sorry, my lord. But
bitch nigga.
Chill. No, so if he said that,
he expressed himself like he was disappointed in something, or
because
he was bothered by
say
something.
you getting choppy, right?
Yeah,
you getting choppy. Or you out of line or whatever.
Can we make the example somebody else? Because when I tell you, I genuinely,
no, because
let me finish this real quick. Because let me talk. Is this mic on? Is this camera on?
I like people talk to me with their hands right
there.
I come from a real rough neighborhood.
I literally had to do the work to not be that person. Like, I had to genuinely do work to not to be that person. To speak to my husband aggressively, to know how to approach him. Even when I was upset, I had to do that work for real. So get that example to somebody else, because a nigga is over here triggered, thinking like, no, I didn't talk. Did he tell you something? Because I swear to God, I've been good.
Honestly, that's something I struggle with.
I've been good. Okay.
I don't want you to raise your don't raise your voice.
You get
none, because again, I'm gonna put you in a position, in a space that's so safe and comfortable. You should never want to be there. I tell people all the time, the loudest person in the room just makes the most noise. You don't get your point across. You can sit here and be screaming to me, and I can be thinking to myself, like, you know what's crazy? I really thought I did 101 sit-ups today, but I think I stopped at 99. And you sitting here screaming, and then I'm like, is this line in the wall supposed to be here, or is this a decoration? And you going because
I'm a straight movie.
My mind will go so fast, and you're not getting your point across. As adults, if you're unhappy with something, I'm okay, and we can validate your feelings. But you're gonna talk to me when you're calm.
We might be both wrong.
I tell
even if you do talk when
you're not gonna whoop me, and it ain't no championship belt for me to whoop you. So I'm not gonna put myself in a losing position to take a loss. Let's talk to each other calmly. Let's do it,
which is good.
I think it's even if you are upset,
this is the issue. A lot of women are not used to that. They think something wrong with you as you talk calmly. Like I've been in so many situations. It's like
you're absolutely
this
right.
is what you.
But I'm not nonchalant because I don't want to argue.
You ain't gonna call me a bitch. You ain't gonna grab me. You ain't gonna shake me. You ain't gonna.
No.
And
so
like,
let me explain that. A lot of
that's what they used to.
A lot of it isn't. No. A lot of it isn't. It is some of them is people with trauma for sure. Okay. But also it's about communication styles, and a lot of women in the moment of being upset or and whatnot, not even erupting, they need that clarity and they need that. Hey, we good. I need a second to get here. Because at that point in time, when a woman is worked up, her testosterone levels is through the roof. But if a man actually starts engaging in that moment while he's emotional, his estrogen levels are through the roof. So it's not okay. It makes sense for everybody to go calm down for a second. But a lot of the times, a woman mind goes into fight or flight, and she just loses it.
I'm just get with the nonchalant. Look here, baby.
A lot of times they don't take their medicine.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to be regulated.
You need some Flexerol.
They don't know how to be regulated.
Did you hear that?
Because she didn't have her medicine.
You need some Flexerol. Shit.
Did you hear that?
Seriously. One thing
I ain't going for that shit. Who you
just
talking
hear me.
to?
There are most.
So wait, no, Paul.
You got a minute. Come from a.
Hold on. Can I bring this conversation full circle? Because 2 seconds ago we talked about mental health and how we have to, as women, we have to be more vulnerable and let men talk about their mental health and what they're experiencing. Just because their mental health shows up differently, a lot of times when women get all upset, get to fussing and all that stuff, that's them having anxiety or them going through something internally. And just because their mental health don't show up as crying in the corner,
I might come give you a hug or something, but you gonna calm the fuck down
and say it like that while you get a hug. Hey, you gonna calm down. But that's really what a lot of women need in those moments. Not necessarily a back and yeah.
Because I will get nonchalant. She on that shit. She needs some. She needs some Flexerol.
Again, she sleep. You got certain calibers of men. Like
that's the difference.
Like I tell people all the time,
we gonna slide away from there.
My level of arrogance is through the roof.
We'll come back.
So after so long, it's like, listen,
it should be because there's a lot of bum ass niggas
you are
out
finna
here.
be replaced.
Do you believe in karma?
I'm 50-50, honestly.
Okay.
You know what the Bible says about it, but
karma's in the Bible?
It talks about the Father.
That was good.
I'm being serious because karma is
it's not categorized directly as karma.
Because it's an idea from a whole different religion, isn't it?
No, and even in Christianity, it talks about what you sow.
Karma
and that
is
can
based
be,
I believe, an Indian religion.
But if you saying, hey, I think the Bible says that
you reap what you sow to that
man shall reap, and that can be looked at in many different ways.
Yeah,
and I believe that there's a lot of truth to it. Some of it, I tell people, try your best to be a good person.
Karma originates from Hinduism and Buddhism.
Hinduism.
Yes.
Okay. Do you believe in karma?
I 100% believe in karma.
100%.
I practice Buddhism still to this day, to a certain degree. If I am...
Hey, take your glass off. I need to look at you. Yeah, let me look at you. Okay.
If I am... Like when I was having really bad epileptic episodes last year... Chanting.
Why you go funny then be getting serious like that? Because I was about to get in my zone. I don't like that.
We can still joke.
You got to stay with it because I don't take my foot off the gas.
Yeah, no, we can go joke. But I was just going to say,
this is my favorite special cousin.
Chanting is
I love her.
You. Chanting is something that we do in Buddhism, and that genuinely was the thing that helped me when it came to like calming myself down.
Hey, listen. She told me that. I'll be in the office sometimes, like Mama say, Mama Saba.
I'm literally over here Namyo Rengekyo and minding my business. Did I cuss at you?
No.
Then see, when I'm sitting there like Mama say, Mama Saba, Makusai. It's all the same.
You're ridiculous.
What's the difference?
You don't even say that.
What do you mean? One of them is
Mama say, Mama Makusai.
That ain't even what the niggas say. You threw. What? Okay.
He likes to
Whatever.
Smoove is a pimp. Can you please put him in a movie as a pimp? Because
you don't want to put me in.
Please put him in a movie as a pimp.
You don't want to put me in.
Don't do that.
Please do.
Don't do that.
Don't put me in.
We just had a conversation the other day.
No, please make him a pimp.
Just put me in.
No, he needs to be a pimp. Just
put me in no
you got to tell people that on. You got to tell them
I try not to let people play themselves.
You threw.
Okay, I try to give you a different role.
You gonna call?
I want you to actually act. I want you to be yourself. It's easy.
Hey, what's wrong? You okay? I said we on.
Listen, I'm good at what I do, Smoove. I'll tell you that.
Hey, you ain't the only one here with that thriller.
Listen,
I know it's on you.
Listen.
So shit can get sparked in this.
This ain't gonna be thrilling.
Okay.
I got.
Well, look here.
We all gonna go together.
So look, now these days, right?
you know, that's when you pull a card. How y'all all feel right now? Everybody like.
I just gonna
cool.
say you right, I'm wrong.
Be cool.
But when you put that pen back in that motherfucker, I'm tapping that ass.
Put this pen back in so I get to 696. Till I get to 6. No, as long as you hold it, you got 5 seconds. When you let it go, it's 5 seconds.
It ain't
Don't
too.
ask me how I know. It's 5. Don't ask me how I know. Don't worry about that.
You throw bombs, huh?
Listen.
You're a bomb nigga.
One thing I'm gonna.
Nigga be cocktailing
the
bitches'
first
houses.
rule of life is self-preservation. I'm gonna always choose me.
Okay.
I'm the last of a dying breed.
So question.
Tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my
Now
own
these
rings.
days, women are okay with men being bisexual. How you feel about it?
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
This nigga came in hot.
Hey, hot. Squatching. That can't be on that card. Let me see that card.
It will, actually.
Little light, little something. I mean, that's what happens when you pause. You supposed to take a little sip. That's part of the...
Okay, hold on. Let's ask the question again.
Okay. What? Let's go back.
Got a whole brain here.
Nowadays, why is it a lot of women accepting men being bisexual?
Well, if we can be honest with each other, a lot of women don't accept bisexual men.
Okay.
And a lot of women are in relationships with bisexual men and don't know it.
Okay.
That's the truth of the matter. Just like a lot of women are in polygamous relationships and don't realize it. You've been arguing with the same girl for 2 years over that same nigga. Y'all all go together. Y'all all share pH balance.
Okay.
Now, back to women accepting.
Beautiful thing.
I am here for people doing whatever they're comfortable with doing. As long as you ain't hurting no kids, no animals, and you minding your business. And whatever you want to do with your vagina hole or your booty hole, feel free to do it. It has nothing to do with me. Just leave your vagina hole and booty hole over there, away from me.
You don't do three-way polygamy in your house?
No, we haven't had to tap into anybody else. When we want to, we will. Okay. But it won't be a man.
Hey, look, I know him. I mean, you don't know how bad I would talk about that young man. You know?
No, it wouldn't be.
Again, so you're still doing Let's Rant About It and Randi Rossario?
I kind of got up off that. You ain't got to answer that. You know? So how you feel about 50-50?
How I feel about paying bills 50-50?
No, 50-50 regardless. It's 50-50.
I think every relationship is 50-50.
Okay.
I think that immediately, like how I just did, most of us jump to thinking that it's finances. And that a lot of times can be true. But just because a situation, let's say if it is financially 50-50, if that's what worked for your household, let that work for your household.
I totally
Stop letting these fucking people on the internet, these Red Pill World podcasts, tell you, oh, he not a man if he ain't paying for this. Shit. Oh, you're not a real woman if you can't da-da-da-da. Do what's comfortable for your household. If your household run off of sometimes you paying 60 and your dude paying 40, or sometimes it's his up season so he can't put it up 100% and you get to put your feet up a little bit, cool, congratulations. But in reality, we're in a world right now in America, I think the average median household income is $52,000 collectively together.
Jesus.
$52,000, I can't wipe my ass with that money for a year. Okay. For a year, that's hurting. So we need to stop living in these facade ass worlds that, oh, everybody's sitting around rich and whatnot. Look around your fucking house right now. Look around. Listen, I got a couple dollars. I done worked hard for them. You feel me? Look around your house right now. And I'm not saying this to be funny. Look around where you at right now. Everybody not up, and that's absolutely okay. Y'all crazy.
That's why that's a cousin. It's your cousin. Okay.
Yeah, that's my big cousin.
Cousin Pete.
Yeah, I'm on the movies.
So how you feel about 50-50?
I can agree with what she say. I'm not gonna go 50-50 with you, because I don't feel I have to. But in situations where you have a man and a woman, and again, if we're talking about the financial part of it,
okay,
if he make, like she said, 50 grand. The likelihood that he can pay your car note, your insurance, DTE, water, the phone bill, and the rent and or mortgage off of 50 grand and still be able to buy himself a cheeseburger is very unlikely. So at some point, we have to
McDonald's cheeseburgers are on sale right now.
Realist and come to the table and say, let's be a team. See, when I hear people, I'm not going 50-50, that means
I
you're not
totally
willing to be a teammate. Because
That's
if
exactly
you've
what that
ever
means.
played a sport,
That's exactly
there
what
are
that
some
means.
days where I need to defer to you.
Yeah.
The great Michael Jordan still sometimes needed to lean on Scottie Pippen.
Yep.
Okay.
Kobe had Shaq and so forth and so on.
Yeah.
So it's like when you
Just
sit
not for
here
free throws.
and he got him to the fourth quarter without him. But when you sit and you talk about the financial aspect of things, if I'm in a situation where I make $250,000, then I don't need you to pay the bills.
Gotcha.
You know, if it's like, hey, babe, I did this for you and I did that. It's appreciated. Thanks. But yeah, I'm in a financial situation where I don't need you to carry that load.
But you need her to show up for a different kind of 50.
No, for
Just in
sure.
a
No,
different area.
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going there.
Yeah.
I got it.
All right, cool.
So
Get me
I don't
there
need you
then.
to
Shit,
carry.
you showing me the whole
Yeah,
house.
come on, because we
We don't need you to go there financially.
We got a whole film.
What do you want this person to do for you emotionally?
a lot of
What do you
goddamn
want them to do for you
questions.
psychologically?
No,
What do you want them to do for your family, your kids? What are they teaching? What are they bringing? So if I'm working all day, then it's a good chance I might not be able to carry this part of the load.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's understandable, but it has to be a understanding. We have
Yeah.
to be a collective
Everything's
unit and
about
come
structure.
together about it.
But I like that. You gotta
Most
have a
people
partner.
lack structure and discipline. That's
You
why the world's in
absolutely need a
chaos.
partner. I agree
Are you
with that.
are you a submissive man?
Am I?
Submissive man.
Oh man, I'm pretty alpha.
Alpha, you
I
run
think
the
you
show?
can still be an alpha.
No, you can
be an alpha and still
you can be
submissive to
submissive.
your girl.
Everybody is submissive in a certain way,
Yeah.
and it's just depending on what the situation is. So
Nigga,
you
I
can say
said, is you submissive?
He said, yeah, everyone's
Okay, I
submissive
didn't
in a
hear.
certain
He
way.
didn't went to certain areas of what that nigga can do.
He said in a certain way.
But you got to ask about where you're saying submissive at, because overall, I'm a leader.
Okay.
Natural born.
Are you a
Leaders
submissive
know when to
woman?
follow. Yes, I am
Yes.
submissive.
Okay.
It's something that I have to work on because my first nature is very
Broad.
my first nature is I grew up in a household where my mother was, in my mind, it's not this anymore. But as a child, I view my mother as weak because I saw things that she went through with my father. And I was like, girl, we can lead this nigga. I got money. Like, come on, we can go.
We can lead this nigga.
Oh, no, dead ass. I was like trying to get my mama to get her apartment when I was like 15 years old. And I was getting cheese from my job that I worked at. I was making good money.
Okay.
So I always viewed submission as weak until I got older. And I realized that that's actually her superpower. Her submissive energy and spirit
Made him feel superior.
controls the energy of the household.
Okay.
Your woman's reaction to you, your woman's energy with you, your woman's everything. She don't have to raise her voice for real because
True.
You gonna know when you fucked up and you gonna want to fix when you fucked up in real life. You feel me? So like I had to learn that. Like you don't have to be all rah 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 rah. Switch your energy a little bit. That nigga gonna feel it.
And I'll give you one. I'm submissive when it's time to go on vacation. I'm not picking out none of the outfits, the excursions. Take the card. I'm going to show up when we supposed to be there. So when I go in the suitcase and I'm like, okay, I got this 2-piece flower outfit that matches your little... Hey, this is what we rocking with.
That was us in Mexico this past time we
That's
went.
me. Every trip is like... She pick out airport outfits. She like, hey, I went and got you these. I'm like, damn, we got matching bandanas and all.
Airport outfit.
Yeah, you gotta have a cute.
I don't say I agree with it, but some things. Listen, sometimes
you gotta have a cute jogging outfit.
Everything not worth fighting over. Right? You gotta learn that.
That's
You know,
it.
Yeah,
is
you
the
gotta
juice
have
worth
a
the
cute
squeeze?
jogging
Is always
outfit.
the question.
Okay. You ever had your heart broken?
The younger me, not the adult me. I haven't, but I think through the divorce, the heartbreak was not being there every day with my daughter. That was the heartbreak of knowing the dynamic was going to change. With
The connection.
her. Like I had like 3 rough weeks. And then after that, it was like, strap your nuts on. Strap your nuts on, get back into it. But even now, it's still tough because she's affected.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. It's
The broken home.
the 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
You?
Ask the question again.
Have you ever had your heart broken?
I have never had my heart broken. I've had my ego broken before.
That's
Because,
we never heard that.
Damn, I might have to fall into that one.
Yeah, I don't think. If
That
we're
was
being
new. I'd have
honest,
been bruised,
I
but
think
never broken.
I think I've genuinely cared about 2 men in my life.
Okay.
One of which I'm married to right now, and one of which I was going to be married to before. His name's Christopher. I don't.
Now, that's
I
not
think
considered
that
heartbreak?
what I went through with Christopher passing was heartbreak, but it was a different type of situation.
But it wasn't him cheating on you or something in that
Yeah,
sense.
no,
So that's fair. That's
so
fair.
it wasn't that. But in regards to
He's alive?
when I think, is he alive now?
Yes.
No, Christopher passed away. He
Okay,
was killed by a drunk
that's-
driver. It's heartbreak for sure, but it's not in the sense of not
pain.
Trauma, heartbreak in that way. Like somebody taking you through the mud.
Yeah. I got
you know, like it was trauma in the sense of like, oh, one day I just woke up and he just wasn't there anymore. That was traumatic for sure.
Okay,
but in regards to
sorry to hear that. Right.
But in regards to like immediately when you asked that I ever dealt with a heartbreak, I jumped to the relationship that I was in before I got married. And my only thing that I can think of for real is that, and I always say, I don't say this because JT sitting here, just dead ass, I didn't love that man. I was attached
now.
It is what it is. He's been known. I was attached to him ego-wise because I felt like I wanted it to be a situation where it was like, oh, I won. Because it was a situation where I was battling back and forth with the girl for a couple years.
I got him.
And so, I got him. And then it was like, why am I playing this stupid ass game? I don't even want this nigga for real. Ew, Randy, give him back to the streets.
Okay.
And that's what I did.
So how do you feel about the men today in the world? Like,
I think there's a lot of good men in the world. I do. I think there's a lot of good men in the world. I think that you guys are being put in a position that you've never been put in before. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is it's a lot of women that are very strong-minded, very much so into their careers. And this is all very new territory for us. Women couldn't even open up a bank account in the 90s for real or get a credit card until the 90s for real. So when it comes to a woman having the same educational level as a man or a woman having the same or more of an income as a man, that I think that can be difficult waters to navigate as a man. I can't talk as a man because I'm not a man, but I think that's something that y'all be having to deal with, and that can be difficult for sure. Y'all grandfathers and fathers didn't have to worry about, if my mom is making money, or if my mom has a career, is she gonna be talking about what you bring to the table type shit to your nigga? Right. Y'all didn't have to deal with that.
That conversation
y'all grandfathers didn't have to deal with that. Now y'all do. Y'all was raised like he didn't have to deal with that. So how did they teach y'all how to deal with it? They couldn't.
Right, because when he died, then you had the grandma, the big mama.
And then Big Mama took over the conversation.
She tried to figure it out, right?
Yeah, and in reality, she was never the leader of the household and never leader of the situation to begin with. So it's just been a constant fumbling of the ball ever since then. We don't have a lot of men that's around that's genuinely teaching how to navigate these waters for this new level of woman that's out there for y'all.
Well, how do you feel about the women?
It's gonna all be here on y'all book. I'm gonna help write.
How do you feel about the women today?
I think they're easily influenced.
Okay.
When you look at social media is the biggest facade in the world.
Right.
Because you don't see the full story. You see the clip that I want you to see. And everybody wants everything, like she said, popcorn, instantaneously. Mm-hmm. So most women, their thing is, I want this, I want this, I want this. And it's like, but are you willing to do what it takes to get it?
No.
And most people have no idea
just because
what
you're
it takes
saying
to
that,
get it.
Literally, not to harp on a whole different conversation. So Tyrese, I used to critique and judge him a lot, okay? And like, this motherfucker, why he acting like that? He lashing out. This nigga do the stupidest shit. He crying and all that. But I heard his story after I heard his interview and accepted him immediately. Mm-hmm. Put up a post, told him apologize, all that. Because you're judging him off what he's looking for help.
Yeah, mm-hmm. He's crying out for it. And again, it's
and
crazy.
And as black men, I'm sure y'all can understand that.
Right. Y'all has that kind of status and money without a strong circle behind it.
I am an example, I think. I don't want to use the word I pretend or I'm doing a facade, but just what I went through, I don't want to be that vulnerable because shit just get took from me so fast. Mm-hmm. Or people run from me. Or I don't want to get attached because it's based on, damn, you going to do the same thing they did.
Yeah. And so, I'm sure Tyrese has experienced that.
Exactly. Like, especially with the divorce.
I was going to say, that's something too that nobody really considers when it comes to him. Like, men go through it too when y'all go through divorce.
And when he said with a miscarriage. You keep talking about that woman, I lost a baby too, so I get it. I get everything he's saying.
And you know what's interesting about that is I actually am associates. I'm cool with Tyrese's ex-wife. Okay. Like Sam she's super cool. We've worked together before. She's good people. I actually recently was going to do a reaction video about something that was posted about them, and I hit her up like, hey, are you comfortable with this? And I end up not doing the video. She told me I could. And she was like, thank you for asking me that, because I've had people that are actually my friends, everyday friends, that make comments or make comments online or whatever and never ask my opinion on something or ask if I'm comfortable with it. So she good people. I just wish that, and she also said in the interview, did you see the interview where she talked about basically?
Not her, I only seen his.
Watch some of her interviews. Okay. She talked about, and I genuinely in my heart hope they can figure it out and they can work it out, because she talked about how if she didn't have certain people in in her ear, they probably will still be together.
It happens.
I don't know how.
Honestly,
I don't know how.
It happens
how to take that, but
it
that's
happens
what
all the time. That's why I asked about what's that friend circle like? What's your infrastructure like? Because
or that family.
Envy comes way before jealousy. You get somebody and it's like, damn, that's a nice chain Smoove got on.
Okay.
And I know he work hard, but damn, I deserve a chain too. And
so
then,
I'm gonna go the other way.
And it's a part of it. I deserve a chain too because I work hard and I go to work every day and I'm a good person. And then it's like, well, who he think he is? He ain't better than me. And that's when the jealousy starts.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a strong circle around you, if you don't have that strong circle around you to say, damn, that's a nice chain. Hey, what do you do?
So
teach
that's
me.
on point.
Show me.
Now this is what
women,
I don't like.
Women need that.
She say, damn, there's some fly ass boots. I see you. No, I said that wrong. He say, damn, there's some fly ass boots. And then she come out the network, you don't see me? I ain't fucking with her. It's your time to shine.
Yeah,
it's on you right
when
now.
That's in your circle,
I'm gone.
When that's in your circle,
I don't want no part of that.
You got to get rid of it. A lot of women don't have people around them that are positive, that genuinely care
Big
about
up
them.
everybody. Yeah.
You need it. You need somebody there to say, hey,
do you
I'm
know
proud
why that
of you.
is?
I'm happy for you. Because it was never taught. And they never seen it.
Because this society, and I don't mean to keep on going back to this society and it's overall what happens, but in reality, this society has taught women to be so competitive against each other because they'll tell us it's for every one man, it's 200 women. Well, god damn, I gotta beat these bitches up over my dick.
But it shouldn't be the ones that you. It shouldn't be the ones that stay with you.
But as a woman that has experienced bad friendship, that has been a bad friend, I can be honest with you and tell you that a lot of it is, like you said, the lacking of being shown that. But a lot of it also is, for me, my friends I've had friendship breakups that have broken my heart. And so have I experienced heartbreak? Mm-hmm. Yeah, from my fucking friends. Okay. Not ever from no man. Okay. But from breaking up with people that I thought was literally my friends.
You see how tight her neck got?
No, that
I ever experienced heartbreak
listen.
From these holes, I swear. Come on, brother. Jesus.
Okay, let's do rap.
I meant it. I super meant it for real because girl.
Let's do rapid. Let's see how we feel about it. So long term lust or short term love?
Short term love.
I could take the short-term love.
Short-term love, okay. What's worse? He gave her money or he fucked her?
What you mean? Oh, he gave her money.
Okay.
You better not be paying that bitch bills.
Okay. What's worse? She fucked him or she gave him money?
Depending on how broke she is.
Depending on who money it was. Or if she gave him some of your money.
Nigga, what?
If you super broke and you didn't get nothing, I feel bad for you.
Listen to me. Your girl that you dealing with gave a nigga.
You didn't say that.
That's the question. What's worse? She fucked him or she gave him money? Can you hear me now?
She fucked him.
She fucked him? So you worried about the poo nanny?
Listen, once you cross over that bridge,
you give a nigga some money, you love that nigga.
I totally agree.
You give a nigga some money, you love that nigga.
If she gave that nigga some money, she fucking him anyway.
Period. Exactly.
Listen, if
she gave him some money, she gave him some pussy. Period. I agree.
She gave him some pussy, that don't mean he finna get some money.
No, I mean she might get some money.
Strong possibility. Strong possibility. Are you happy in your life?
Yes.
Are you happy in your life?
Yes.
Yes. What does happiness look like?
Peace. For me, happiness looks like peace. It looks like my family and my village being good.
Okay.
And when I say good, I mean mentally good, healthy, us just thriving and growing together. Mm-hmm. And really just me and my husband being on one accord. And we are. So, yeah.
My husband.
My man. Y'all know I'm going to drop that at least once every 30 seconds.
The girl I date, that was the nickname I had for a piece. Because you learn that's what don't really have a price on there. You can't. Mm-hmm. If you don't have that, nothing really matters. Like everything crumbles behind it.
Got you. What do you think?
That's your little cousin name, middle name? That's Chan middle name, peace.
What are you thankful for?
Being mentally sound. Like when you work in the mental health field and you see the trauma that everybody goes through and like how literally
that's big.
You can tap your finger on this glass and it can trigger somebody in so many ways. Like being in your right mind is such it's so underrated. It's so underrated for people. Like, so that's probably one of the most thankful things you have is to at least have my mind.
Mm-hmm. Talk to me, Randy.
What I'm most thankful for?
Yes.
Well, I'm thankful for JT.
Exactly.
And, when JT came into my life.
Period.
Nigga,
You know.
JT the greatest, bro.
No,
JT, listen. I'm telling you now, I'm about to get a statue made of JT the greatest.
Can you please?
Nigga, if you don't write
he like the Jordan sign. The way she talking about that. I'm about
your
to go.
9 Will Smith book.
I'm about
God damn.
to call her. I'm about to call my
Go
girl.
ahead.
No,
I'm
don't
sorry.
talk about me like
What's the question again?
What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for peace because
Okay.
I've known corruption for so long. I've known chaos and just trauma and drama for so long. I'm thankful to be able to communicate my feelings. I'm thankful for my career for sure.
Very good. So if you could tell 20-year-old you something, what would you tell her?
Girl, you was right. That nigga is gonna sweat on you for the rest of your life.
Talk to me, KC.
Can I explain it? Hold on.
No. Go ahead. We'll go back to you. Go ahead.
You only this far away.
Yeah.
Like, T.I. said, I'm this close to being a star and that close to quitting. Don't quit. It's that far away from you. It's in your grasp.
We go back to you, Randy. Go ahead.
So one time, me and JT was having sex in my apartment when I was like 18, 19.
Okay.
And now as a 35-year-old woman that has ADHD and I understand some of my triggers and things like that, I don't know why I remember this because you can ask me what I had for dinner last week. I don't fucking know. But I remember we was having sex and I looked up at him and I was like, damn, this nigga gonna sweat on me like this for the rest of my life. Because if you know JT, you know that he sweats. He sweats a lot.
All that.
Yeah. So just, you can't, I won't say imagine, but just know during sex, that shit don't stop. So I was like, this nigga, we was getting it. I'm like, he about to do this for the rest of my life. And I remember when we first got back together and we slept together, I was like, this nigga really is about to sweat on me for the rest of my life. That's crazy. And I'm going to let him too. Hey.
Okay.
I'm going to let him too. You.
What 3 things are you grateful for?
Am I most grateful for?
Yes.
My health now, because we are on a good page and I'm very happy about that. My life, where my life is, for sure, and my parents.
Very good. Talk to me, KC.
Family, because I come from a good infrastructure. I got a strong support system.
Privileged.
Whatever. I come from
you Carlton.
This nigga went to Cranbrook. That's a private school.
She on fire.
Listen.
Come on.
I didn't get it out the mud. I got it out of glitter. I can tell you right now, my kids are going to be the same.
Okay.
We're going to join the family business. There is no college.
Got you.
But,
Period.
family, mental health, and ingenuity.
Okay. If you could say something to somebody that did you wrong, what would you say to them today?
I'm an asshole.
You can say it.
If you did me wrong, whatever you get back, you deserve.
Talk to me, Randy.
I don't have anything to say to anybody that's ever done me wrong. And I stand on that. I'll see you in court.
Okay. If you had 3 wishes,
We're
what
not
would they
going
be?
to court. We're going to court of the streets.
No, I don't have. Oh, I have way too much to lose to go to the street shit. I don't have.
I didn't say I was going to do anything.
Peasantry, no, dead ass. Listen, as a bitch that literally used to be in the streets.
Who still are okay with
I do too, but because I stand on that. If I ain't doing it myself, it ain't getting done. So I'll catch you. I'll catch you with the laws. What was the question?
Somebody else killed
If
you.
you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
3 wishes. Oh, that's a good one. Unlimited bank account.
Can we go back and forth? Because I feel like
yeah. Okay, unlimited bank account. What's yours?
Unlimited health. Because if your health is bad, the money don't matter. Like, so you got to have the money and the health together.
I said all 3 of mine at once.
Yeah,
that was
I
my
knew
second one.
I knew you was going to steal it.
Nigga.
Yeah. That's why you got little cousins.
This nigga 2 years older than me. Okay, so money on bank account. Dang, I don't know what other wishes I need besides the money and the health. That was my second
So
one.
you got 2.
Okay.
So you
I'm
got
gonna keep
one
my
more.
third one tucked just in case some shit happened and I need it for an emergency.
Okay. Talk to me, KC.
3 wishes.
If I had one,
I would like to have
wish.
some backup wishes.
Huh?
I would like to have some backup wishes.
Backup
My
wishes.
last
So you would
wish.
turn your wish into a backup wish?
Okay. So who inspires you?
Who inspires me? My husband inspires. I don't mean to be that person. I'm sorry, but he does. He really does, y'all. He really changed my whole life. Like he did. I was really just out here hustling. Listen, AJ, no. AJ will tell you, I was literally just out here hustling. Like, oh, I made $200 for an interview today. Let's go eat at Roof's Chris. And like, that's stupid. Chris? No, dead ass. Like, I was stupid as fuck when it came to money. Lord. Seriously. And he really came into my life and was just like, hey, we're going to make these adjustments. You are literally a star. Why are you still in Detroit? You are famous. You supposed to be out here doing your thing. And he literally... And he did it. So my husband inspired me. My mom inspires me a lot. So does my dad. And kind of to piggyback off of what you were saying in regards to Tyler Perry and 50 Cent, I really like Issa Rae. I really like her.
Okay.
I like her a lot. I've been watching her since her YouTube days when she first had her first TV show. Her first YouTube show was called Awkward Black Girl, which ended up kind of being developed into Insecure. I like how she moved. Her and Shonda Rhimes, I like them.
I like that Tasha Mack. I like how she stretch it and she risks everything. I love it.
Who's?
Tasha Mack?
Off the Game?
No, that might not be her name. The twin. What's her name?
Tia? Tamara?
No, she not a twin.
Ashley and Mary Kate?
Tasha Smith. That's her name.
Oh, yes. From Why Did I Get Married? I think her name is Tasha Smith. I think it's Smith.
She has a twin. Yes.
Tasha Mack was Piggy name on the game.
Okay,
And
I was
Piggy
thinking about the goddamn Steve Harvey show or something. Regina.
No, Regina was her. Piggy was her
Malik's
nickname
mama.
though. Yeah. So when she was Malik Mama, she was Tasha.
But I like
now
girl.
she Glorilla Mama.
What brings you happiness?
I won't even say. I won't even say.
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I'm not gonna say it.
KC,
I'm not gonna
I
say
wanna
it.
hear
I
it.
promise.
Husband, my
No,
man.
it is him. But I'm gonna tell you the truth too. For real. I love being at home making soap or in my bed under my cover watching Law and Order SVU. If you could give me
Law and Order.
Yeah, I love like doom 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 doom.
You just saw the mystery already.
I love it. Yes.
Come on, KC.
Y'all, she autistic.
Stop it. I don't even know the month. Just
Listen,
stop
that little
it.
bust that rolled.
I said stop it. We don't promote no violence.
And we are equal opportunity people here at
I love
Check the Books.
I love slow keys. Okay.
You out of control.
He is.
Man, living with
Randi
slow keys.
Rosario does not believe anything.
What brings you
that he's
happiness,
saying.
young blood?
Making fun of people.
Being at peace and having money.
Peace and
real.
money.
I ain't mad at that.
You got any regrets from your past?
Nah, if it happened, it was a learning lesson from it. I ain't gonna say I regret it because every experience, good, bad, or indifferent, I learned something for sure.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say it. My only regret is making up with my man when I was younger. That's it. That's the only thing I fucking regret.
How many years I love the fuck I did with goddamn JT?
I regret me and JT breaking up.
Man.
Period. But I'm okay with the fact that we did break up because we have our 2 extra blessings that I didn't have to carry. And I always said I was gonna have 3 kids and I didn't have to carry 2.
I'm piggyback on something though. I think you asked her.
You ain't know I love this nigga this much, huh? Okay, cool.
Was it who did she look up to?
I like that.
Who I look up to?
Was that the question? Who do you look up to or who do you admire?
Who inspires you?
Inspires.
I would tell people my dad. My dad was born to a 13-year-old without a father.
Oh shit.
My grandmother was 13 when she had him, and he didn't meet his father for the first time until I was like 17, and he was on his deathbed. And with that, the level of success that he achieved
Without a father,
but his mother figure, they grew up together. Mm-hmm. Then she went to work at the plant, so for a lot of times he raised himself and his little brother. My dad's never been in handcuffs. Never been to the police station besides to go get somebody else. Mm-hmm. So, and you talk about, my father's 5'5", and I've never raised my voice, went to stand up tough. It was a level of respect that I had for him that I'll never lose. To what he did for our family and what he, my mom's from Mobile, Alabama, and what he gave her, because I can only imagine what it would have been without him, because they was on a horse and buggy. But that inspiration, like I take my hat off to him any day.
That's what's up.
You got it. Oh, you talked about progress. What have you learned about yourself so far?
I learned that I can be selfish. Mm-hmm. I learned that more often than not, I'm too kind to try to avoid drama and blow-ups, but that stemmed from a lack of conflict resolution at the foundation of it, and working on that. I learned that I can be very selfless because like I told you guys earlier, I went from literally being in a rock band that was traveling to jumping damn near right into motherhood and wifehood when me and JT got back together.
Okay.
So like
and that was
Uzi rock band.
Yeah. Like that ass. Like we were making pop rock music. It was fun as hell.
Yeah, I had like the big platform shoes like Lil Uzi and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just asking.
Absolutely. So those are some things I learned that I'm a lot more like my mother than I ever knew I was or I ever actually wanted to be. But
Do he point out those things to you?
What, me being like my mom?
No, your husband. Do he point out these things that you're talking about? You just see them yourself. Okay.
No, he's pointed out a lot of things that since I was going to avoid talking about my husband.
I'm fine with it.
Ask the question again so I can give you the answer I want to give you.
How important is peace to you?
That's probably one of the most important things there is, because when you deal with a lot of storms and then that water finally becomes calm, you have a greater respect for the calm water.
Absolutely.
I like that.
You know, the Bible said, peace be still during the storm. So like...
You was on my gun. No. That's made of steel.
Randy, how important is peace to you?
Peace to me at this point is the most important thing in the world. I've realized that if I don't have peace, my household don't have peace. If I don't have peace, my body internalizes it and makes it into fibroids. So peace is
very serious.
Absolutely, but it's also very true. Women get fibroids from just extra stress and just shit just being all over the place for real. So
okay, what are you afraid of?
God and being broke.
You?
I would say death, because I don't ever want to die.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna die one day.
Well, speak for yourself.
No, I agree. I'm right there with you, because I want to know who's gonna raise my son, how he gonna turn out, all of the above. So I'm
you're
right
not gonna die right now. You're gonna die
It's
later
not that,
on. You're gonna be about 98 years old.
What is loyalty to you?
The value and the belief that I hold in my heart and that I stand by, somebody who equally believes that. And they're willing to stand with it.
Loyalty to me is being the same person in front of my face as you are behind my back. If you can't do that, then you're not loyal. And because I'm gonna always be the same person. Even if I said something about you behind your back, if I said it once, I say it twice. So
who was the most important person in your life?
Who you talk to?
You.
My man. Hey, JT. Ow, hey, Zeddy.
Who was the most important person in your life, JT?
This is KC.
God damn.
You love JT too.
KC.
The most important person in the world is me.
Okay. What's the hardest thing you had to overcome?
Oof.
My own ego. In real life, ooh. I had to learn how to keep my own ego. But you went
through something. That's good. The experience and failure brings you to be a better person.
Yeah, it brings you to be a better person that have gut issues and fucking depression and anxiety.
I would say probably the hardest thing was, I'm gonna be honest, divorce.
Divorce?
That's real.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because everything else is
if you could change
easy.
one thing about yourself, what would it be?
I really wish I could be one of those mysterious, like, quiet girls. I've always wanted to be one of them bitches. I swear to you. I wish I could be like just quiet and dainty. I can't be one of them bitches. I tried. That shit is not in me.
KC.
If I could change one thing,
yeah, I'd
be in better shape.
Better shape?
That's real.
If you could ask God for one thing, what would it be? Or the creator or higher power?
I would say to keep my parents.
Exact fucking same.
Same. What are you going to thank him for?
Everything.
The higher power.
Everything.
Everything.
When I say everything, I mean everything. Thank you for getting me through it. Thank you for taking me through it. Thank you for the lessons, and thank you for every single blessing.
You?
I would say thank you for what he didn't allow to happen.
Amen.
Because everybody talks about, what did happen, but it's like, I turned left on the street and then you found out there was a car accident that happened. Yeah. And if I had turned right, I would have been in it. I left the club just in time before the niggas started shooting. So I would say thanks for what didn't happen.
Amen. That's good. Last one. Damn, I put it down and forgot. What do you got new upcoming?
So
What should we be looking for from Randi or KC?
We just actually launched and talked about our show, Let's Rant About It. We are bringing Let's Rant About It, which is our live podcast, relationship panel podcast, where we talk about relationships, politics, family, just a bunch of stuff that actually matters. We're taking that on the road.
Life.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
We're taking that on the road. Our first show was in Atlanta on November 2nd, and then we're in Detroit on December 14th, possibly. Super excited about that. And we'll be announcing more dates for the winter and spring of next year. And JT and I are working on our first book together.
Okay.
Dope.
JT coming. JT coming. JT coming.
What you got new coming up? You said I'm getting in the film or something. What?
Boundaries, the movie, should be dropping in like the next 60 days.
Amen.
Right after that, I got a movie, Deadly Cure, that'll be out hopefully by the end of the year. My goal is to start filming. I'm not sure if it's going to be a series or a feature film called Hit, the top of the year. And I'm trying to make the final roster for Let's Rant About It. Might have to get rid of somebody that's already there.
Bang, bang.
He's so funny.
I got
KC
you.
is a part of the crew as well.
Well, I really appreciate y'all for coming in y'all time. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of Check the Books in a minute.
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Think about it. Good day.